Subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to get the latest updates.
Which of the following junction diodes are forward bias? Okay, forward bias means it is a diode. Uh, diode positive region connecting to battery positive side, diode negative region connecting to battery negative side. This is positive side of the diode region, this is negative side of the diode region. Negative side of the diode region, this is positive side of the battery, this is the negative side of the battery terminal. So here forward, when we are calling forward bias, high potential connecting to positive side of the diode, low potential connecting to negative side of the battery. Once again, battery high potential connecting to positive side of the diode, low potential connecting to negative side of the diode. Okay, this connection is forward bias. From this information, see the option A here. So this is diode, this is a plus 2 volts, again negative region plus 6 volts. So forward bias, when we are calling forward bias, high potential connecting to positive side of the diode. Now here 6 is 2 less than 6, so here negative side of the diode connecting to high potential, positive side of the diode connecting to low potential, so it is the negative, it is reverse bias of the diode. So this is not correct, option 1 is not correct. Go to the option B. From given option B values, -2 -4 -2 -4 volts, so -2 greater than the -4, -2 greater than the -4, so here high potential -2, so high potential connecting to positive side of the diode, right, low potential connecting to negative side of the diode, so this is forward bias. B is correct, and go through the option C. From option C, positive terminal plus 3 volts, negative terminal plus 1 volt, plus 3 plus 1, here plus 1 is less than the 3, so high potential connecting to positive side of the diode, okay, low potential connected to negative side of the diode, so it is the forward bias. Then option C also right, sorry, given option C is right, and check option D. Option D given -7 -2, -7 -2, here -2 greater than the -7, so here low potential connecting to positive side of the diode and high potential connecting to negative side of the diode, so it is the reverse bias. Nothing but option D also wrong. Here correct option B and C. Finally our answer B and C, option 2 is our answer. Which of the following junction diodes are reverse bias? Reverse bias means when a high potential connecting to diode negative side, low potential connecting to diode positive side. Nothing but this is the diode positive side connecting to battery negative terminal, diode negative side, negative region connecting to battery positive terminal. So this connection is called reverse bias. Simply, low potential connect into positive side of the diode, high potential connect into negative side of the diode, that is called reverse bias. Okay, see the options here. Given ground, this symbol shows a ground means zero potential. From the first option, this is plus 2, this is 0, nothing but it is this is 0 plus 2, so plus 2 0 plus 2 greater than the 0, so plus 2 greater than the 0. See this, high potential connecting to diode positive side and low potential connecting to diode positive region, so it is the reverse bias. Option 1 is right. And see option B, high potential ground 0, so this is the minus 6 minus 6 less than 0, so low potential connecting to diode positive region, high potential connecting to diode negative region, so option B also right. See the option C, it is the 0 and minus 8 volts, 0 greater than the minus 8, so high potential connecting to diode positive region, low potential connecting to diode negative region, so it is forward bias. This is wrong answer. And see the last one, D option, plus 3 and 0. Plus 3 is the greater than the 0, so high potential region connect into diode positive side, low potential region connect into diode negative region, so this is the forward bias. This is also wrong answer. Our answers is option A and option B. Check the given options. A and B is first answer is right. A and B the reverse bias of the diodes. The junction diode shows in figure is ideal. The current in the circuit is, he asking current, so he given is a junction diode is ideal. Ideal means resistance, internal resistance is equal to 0. Internal resistance is equal to 0. So here given potential plus 4 positive region plus 4 negative region plus 1 and resistance 100 ohms. Potential difference 4 minus 1 3. From Ohm's law, V is equal to I into R. He asking current, I is equal to V by R. So V potential is equal to 3, the potential difference is equal to 3, then I is equal 3 by 100, resistance is 100, so our answer 0.03, our answer. See, check the options. 50 amps wrong, 30 amps wrong. Why here our answer is 0.03, so 50 wrong, 1000, get answer is 30 milliamps. Our answer is fourth one is right. See the eighth question. The current from below circuit, if forward resistance of the diode is 30 ohms. A given forward resistance of diode 30 ohms. Okay. The potential difference of the two terminal 5 minus 2, nothing but 3 volts. Internal resistance of diode is given 30. So total resistance of the circuit 30 plus 70, 100. He asking current from Ohm's law. V is equal to I into R. I is equal to V by R. Here given potential is 3 and resistance is 100. So our answer 0.03 amps. Answer first one is right. A cell of EMF electromotive force 4.5 volts is connected to a junction diode whose barrier potential is 0.7 volts. If the external resistance in the circuit is 190 ohms, then the current in the circuit is, asking current. EMF of the battery, nothing but it is a potential 4.5. Again diode barrier potential given 0.7 volts. Total potential difference between two terminals of the diode 8, 3.8. 3.8. So this is the potential difference between two terminals of the diode. Now again a given resistance. Okay, asking current from formula V is equal to I into R. I is equal to V by R. I is equal 3.8 by 190. So this one 38 by 90 into 10 to the power of minus 2. So 19 2s are 2 into 10 to the power of minus 2, nothing but 0.02 amps is right answer. 0.02. So this is the amps. This convert into milliamps. So 0.02 into 1000 we get 20 milliamps. 20 milliamps is our right answer. Option 1 is correct answer. An ideal PN junction diode can withstand current up to 10 milliamps under forward bias. 10 milliamps under forward bias. The diode has potential difference of 0.5 volts across, which is assumed to be independent of current. What is the maximum voltage of battery to forward bias the diode when resistance of 200 ohms is connected in series, which it is? So from this question, given information, current is 10 milliamps. From our formula, the relation between potential, current and resistance, V is equal to I into R. So V minus, here given diode internal, given diode has a potential difference 0.5 volts. Nothing about potential barrier, 0.5 volts. So I is equal 10 milliamps resistor 200 ohms. 10 milliamps into 200 ohms. So here milliamps convert into amps. 10 into 10 to the power of minus 3 into 200. So 1 2 3 minus 3 is cancelled, then our on result 2, then V is equal to minus, it's come a plus 0.5, so 2.5 volts is required. Totally our answer 2.5 volts. Check the options. 2.5, first answer is right. Calculate the value of capital R if the maximum value of forward current of the diode is 100 milliamps. Which diode is germanium? Barrier potential 0.3 volts. He asking resistance. So relation between potential, current and resistor, V is equal to I into R. Then R is V minus, he given potential also 1.5 from the diagram. So V means 1.5 minus barrier potential 0.3 is equal, I means 100 milliamps, 100 milliamps into R. So R is equal 1.2 by 100. This milliamps convert into amps, so 10 to the power of 3. Then here 2 3 cancel, remaining 1 is there. So our resistance is 12 ohms is right answer. Check, first option is right. Find the current through the resistance in the circuit shown in the figure. Ideal diode. Here given ideal diode. Ideal diode means resistance is equal to 0. Inside the internal resistance of diode is equal to 0. From this figure, potential is 2 volts, resistance 2 ohms. So from relation between potential, resistance and current, V is equal to I into R. So I is equal V by R. V means 2, R is equal to, then V is equal to 1. So potential is 1. Check the answers. First one is right answer. Here given ideal diode. Ideal diode means internal resistance is equal to 0. So our answer is option 1 is correct answer. Find the current through the resistance in the circuit shown in figure. Again here also given ideal diode. Ideal diode means internal resistance of diode is equal to 0. So 16th one, V is equal to I into R. I is equal to V by R. V is equal to 2 ohms, resistance also 2. V is equal to 2 volts, resistance 2 ohms. Then 2 by 2 is equal to 1. Current is 1 amp. Our answer is option first one is the right answer. The 17th question. Current flowing in each of the following circuit A and B respectively are. Check the first circuit. Here diodes internal resistance is equal to 0. So given external resistance 4 ohms and 4 ohms. Here both diode, both resistance have a same resistance. So current passing through the first circuit, V is equal to I into R. So I write only one diode. Then 8 is equal I into 4. So I is equal, so I is equal 8 by 4, nothing but 2. Same current passing through the down diode, down resistance. Again V is equal I into R. Then I is equal 8 by 4. So 2. Total current passing through this circuit 4 amps. Total circuit passing through the first circuit is equal 4 amps. 2 plus 2, 4 amps. And check the options. First, second, third is 4 amps. Okay, maybe it is right. Third one is right. Again we calculate second circuit also. From the second circuit, one diode is forward bias, second diode is reverse bias. So down diode is the reverse bias. Down diode is reverse bias because not allow through the current. So current passing through the down diode is equal to 0, then only we calculate the upper diode, nothing but forward bias diode. So V is equal to I into R, I is equal to V8 by 4, nothing but 2 amps. First one is 4 amps, first circuit passing through the current 4 amps, second circuit passing through the 2 amps. So our answer is third one is correct. The current flow through the resistance in the given circuit is current flow through the resistance. Okay, here given silicon and germanium, two diodes, a voltage, this is ground 0, positive side 12 volts. So silicon potential barrier 0.7 volts and germanium 0.3, total 1 volt. So potential at the resistor 5 ohms resistor, then 12 minus 1 is equal 11 volts. So V is equal to I into R, then I is equal to V11 by R means 5, 5 to the 0.5 to the 10. Then our current passing through the resistor 2.2 milliamps, 2.22 milliamps. So option first one is right. The potential barrier of PN junction diode is 50 milli electron volts when the electron having energy 400 milli electron volts travel from P to N. After crossing the junction, the energy of the electron is here from the question given PN junction diode is the potential barrier of PN junction diode is 50 milli electron volts. So electron having energy 400 milli electron volts. So here the barrier resistance 50 milli electron volts. This barrier resistance electron kinetic energy 50 milli electron volts. So total electron energy 400. So here opposing 50 milli electron volts, then 400 minus 50 is equal 350 milli electron volts energy crossing the junction diode. Our answer is 350. So here given PN junction diode potential barrier 50 milli electron volts. So subtract total energy minus potential barrier energy, we get a answer 350 milli electron volts. A half wave rectifier is used to convert NH AC into DC. The number of pulses per second present in the rectified voltage is. He asking half wave rectifier. So it is the one wave input, output only positive peaks only allowed, negative peaks not allowed. So in every circle allow one half. So here this circle, this wave also allow only positive, this positive, and another one also allow only positive one. So in every circle allow only one. So our answer, if n, here how many circles is there? N. In a half wave rectifier is used to convert NHAC into DC. The number of pulse per second. The number of pulse per second. Here how many numbers? Here how many circles is there? One circle. This one is two circle. This one is third circle. So number of pulse, this is the one pulse allowing, this one is another one pulse, and this one is also another. Three circles allow three pulse. So if a n circles makes a n pulse, so answer is 1. A full wave rectifier is used to convert NHAC into DC. Then the number of pulse per second present in the rectified voltage is. So input voltage, input circles, this is the input wave, input, so this is the output. In output, in full wave rectifier allows positive peak and negative peak. So here allowing both are, this is this one, this. So here every circle have a two pulse. This circle have a two pulse, this two pulse, and this circle gives a two pulse output. Again, if he asking n circles gives a in output 2n pulse. Our answer is 2n. The applied AC power to a half wave rectifier is 200 watts. The DC direct power output obtained is 50 watts. The rectification efficiency is, the rectification efficiency neta is equal output power by input power into 100%. So output power 50 watts, input power 200 watts into 100, then 225 is a 25%. Efficiency is 25%. Our answer is 2. Option 2 is our right answer. A full wave PN junction diode rectifier use a load resistance 1300 ohms. The internal resistance of each diode is 9 ohms. Find the efficiency of full wave rectifier. He asking efficiency of full wave rectifier. The formula of efficiency neta is equal 0.812 into RL, load resistance, by reverse forward bias diode resistance plus load resistance into 100. This is efficiency percentage. Here RL given 1300 ohms and small r is 9 ohms, then neta is equal 0.812 into 1300 by 9 plus 1300 is equal 0. Into 100. So 100 and this 3 these three zeros cancel. This point is remove. This point is remove. So our value 8, this 110 cancel out. So our value remain 812 into 130 by 1309. If solving this one, we get a answer. In the figure shows the current through the series resistance and load resistance are respectively. He asking how much current passing through the series resistance and load resistance. So see this diagram. First one, it is applying Kirchhoff voltage law. Okay, here given diode potential 50. So Vz is equal, V output also same, Vo is equal 50 volts, 50 volts, 50 volts. So applying Kirchhoff law, Kirchhoff potential law in the first left side of the circuit. So 120 minus V series resistance SR minus 50 is equal to 0. Then V SR is equal 120 minus 50 is equal 70. How? Here voltage is 70. VSR value is 70. Then we written current. V is equal to I into R. Then I is equal V by R. Potential is 70. R is equal 5. So 5 14s are 70. 14 amps. Here current passing through the resistor R1 is 14 amps. 14 milliamps. 14 milliamps. So solving load resistance. How much current passing through the load resistance? Here potential difference is 50. So V is equal to I into R. I is equal to V by R. V is equal to 50. R means 10. So current is 5 amps, 5 milliamps. So here 5 milliamps, here 14 milliamps, 5 and 14. Our answer is second option, 4 milliamps and 5 milliamps. In a PN junction diode, the thickness of depletion layer 2 into 10 to the power of minus 6 meters and barrier potential is 0.3 volts. The intensity of electric field at the junction is, he asking intensity of electric field at the junction. So he given depletion layer, width and potential. He asking E is intensity of electric field by potential intensity of electric field is equal potential by distance. He given potential is 0.3 volts, distance 2 into 10 to the power of minus 6 meters. So 0.3 by 2 into 10 to the power of minus 6 into plus. So 3 by 2 into 10 to the power of 5, cancelling 1.5. So our answer 1.5 into 10 to the power of 5 intensity of electric field. Check the answer. 1.5 into 10 to the power of 5 electron volts per meter N side to P side. Once again, in the PN junction diode, in the thickness of depletion layer is 2 into 10 to the power of minus 6 meters and barrier potential is the intensity of the electric field junction. So P side to N side to P side. Our answer is option third is right answer. In a PN junction, the depletion region is 400 nanometers width in an electric field 5 into 10 to the power of 5 volts per meter exists in it. What should be the minimum kinetic energy of the conduction electron which can diffused from N side to P side? Okay, he asking N side okay, he asking what should be the minimum kinetic energy of conduction electron which can be diffused from N side to P side. So he asking this one. He given intensity of electric field is equal V by D. So he given width of the depletion region 400 nanometers, 400 nanometers into 10 to the power of minus 9 nanometers convert into meters, and electric field 5 into 10 to the power of 5 into 10 to the power of 5 volts per meter. Then he asking potential. So V is equal 5 into 10 to the power of 5 into 400 into 10 to the power of minus 9. Then 5 this 5 plus 2 7 this cancel, again minus 2. So 5 into 4 20 into 10 to the power of minus 2 is equal 0.2 electron volts is right answer. Check the options. 0.2 electron volts. Third answer is right. 18. The potential difference across the diode is, in circuit potential is 8 volts, resistance 2.2 ohms. So here applying potential silicon potential barrier 0.7, then potential 8 minus 0.7 is equal 7.3 volts. So in these 2 points he asking the potential difference across the diode. So here potential difference across the resistance is 7.3. so 8 minus 0.7 is equal 8 minus 7.3 is equal to 0.7. It is the potential across the diode. 0.7 right answer. So another way, applying Kirchhoff potential law, 8 minus at the diode potential Vd minus potential at the resistance 7.3 is equal to 0. Then also V is equal to 0.7 volts. Again also our answer 0.7 is right answer.
A PN junction D, nothing but diode, shown in the figure can act as a rectifier. An alternating current sure V is connected to in the circuit. The current I in the resistance R can be shown by, okay, he asking output. It is a half-wave rectifier, so input signal in waveform AC current is given, output only comes half of the input signal, and nothing but it is a positive ox is come output. So our answer is half of positive signs. 28th question, if potential A and potential B, nothing but points, denoted potential of A and B, then the equivalent resistance between A and B in the adjoining circuits is, the diode is ideal. So he said diode is ideal. A point A potential VA, point B potential VB. So he given two informations. One is A VA greater than VB. So VA greater than VB, from this circuit, this is the circuit, it is a, from the circuit resistance, it is the diode, it is also resistance B, Now through the first option, first one, A VA greater than VB. So A and B current passing this direction. So diode is forward bias. Nothing but it is a closed circuit. Then a given 30 ohms and 30 ohms. Resultant resistance 1 by R is equal 1 by 30 plus 1 by 30. Solving R is equal 15 ohms. Resultant R is equal 15 ohms. So first one is right, and go through the second one. Second one 30 ohms if V is VA greater less than VB. VA less than VB. If VB is greater than the VA, VB is greater than the VA, so this diode is reverse bias. It is a open circuit, nothing but it is open circuit. It's need not to require calculation. So the resistance of the circuit 30 ohms, then 30 ohms, nothing but if VA less than VB, resistance is 30 ohms. So right answer. Totally third one, both A and B is right answer. So our answer is A and B, both are right answer, nothing but third one is. In a silicon diode, the reverse current increases from 10 amps to 20 amps. When the reverse voltage change from 2 volts to 4 volts, the reverse AC resistance of diode is. Change in the current 10 microamps to 20 microamps. Change in the current 20 microamps to 10 microamps. So then 10 microamps. Change in the potential delta V is equal 4 volts to 2 volts is equal 2 volts. He is asking resistance from the formula V is equal to I into R. Then R is equal to V by I. So V is equal to I is equal 10 microamps. This microamps convert into amps, nothing but minus 6. So R is equal 2 by 10 into 10 to the power of 6. Then 1 is cancelled, so 5. 2 into 10 to the power of 5. Two into 10 to the power of 5 is our answer. Check it. Third one is right answer. 2 into 10 to the power of 5 ohms. The input signal given to CE, common emitter amplifier having the voltage gain of 150 is V is equal
cos into 15t plus pi by 3, the corresponding output signal will be voltage gain is equal output by input. So he asking output. Okay, output voltage is equal voltage gain into input signal. So voltage gain he given 150 into input signal 2 into cos 2 into 2 cos 15t plus here 15t phase difference is change 5. So I given this direction convert into this direction. So phase direction change pi by 3 plus pi by 3 plus pi. So our answer 300 cos 15t plus 4 pi by 3. Check the options. First one is right answer.